everyone, my name is Nagin and welcome to my channel. You may know me from my Instagram or my blog, Nagin Adina. So this is my first intro I've ever recorded and I'm a little nervous right now, but I really wanted to get on camera and film a YouTube video because what some of you guys may not know is that YouTube was actually my first love and what I originally wanted to do, but I was just way too nervous to get on camera and talk to you guys, so I went the Instagram route. But that kind of naturally led into this because a lot of people have asked me for tips and tricks, makeup hacks, dupes, and just like so many different things that it kind of pushed me just to get back on YouTube, or not get on YouTube and do this. So thank you guys so much for pushing me. Today we're gonna start with a Morphe haul, as if you guys didn't know from the title. Here is the box from Morphe. So I went on a major haul. I don't even know what, actually I do know what started it. I wanted the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm not one of those people who can wake up early just to buy an item or stuff. So, and I knew it was gonna be restocked, so I kind of just waited until the hype died down a little bit, and I figured I could just get my hands on it. So this time around, which I think it was like the second restock, it was super easy to get my hand on it. This box is so big. Anyway, so I went there for the Jaclyn Hill palette and ended up basically getting everything they had on the site. So, got some brushes, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes. So, let's dive right in. You guys will start with the brushes because they're not as fun, but just as important, if not more important than the makeup itself. I got a few brushes. Some were replacement brushes, some were additions, some were things I've just been wanting to try out. So I guess we'll start with face and kind of go through. So this is the M439, and it looks like this. And it's a round top kabuki foundation brush, and I don't even want to show a close-up of this on camera because it's so dirty, but I swear by the F80 by Sigma, and that is what I've been using as my foundation brush every single day since I was in law school still. So it's been at least 4 or 5 years. This is actually my second F80 and it's starting to fall apart. So I was gonna go buy another F80, but I decided I've never tried Morphe's face brushes. I've always used their eye brushes. So I thought it would be a good time to try their M439 brush. So I got that to not necessarily replace my F80, but to test it out instead of buying a new F80. Then I also bought the E41. So basically when there's an E in front of the number, that means it's from the Elite collection. It's supposed to be more luxurious, and this definitely feels so soft, and oh, I'm excited to put this all over my face. But this is the E41, looks like that. And I got this as a powder brush to set my face, just dip it in translucent powder for or even foundation powder, just to put it all over my face. So not necessarily for anything any one specific part of my face, but just all over. Then I also got the R10, which is from the Rose Gold collection. I love the rose, it's not the handle, I guess it's the fennel, the rose gold part right here. I have it on a lot of my Sigma brushes. I just think it looks so pretty. I'm a sucker for rose gold. But I want to show you guys this, because this is the not the M, this is the MAC 135 brush, and it looks like that. And it's basically a bigger version of the Morphe brush. So I got this to contour, just to really get in there, because I've used this a lot and I've used it as a contour brush, but it's really fat, so it doesn't give you a precise contour. I think a little bit smaller, something that's gonna get right in there and give me more of a precise contour. So I got that. Then I also decided while I was on the website, because I just need so many contour brushes, to get the M437 brush. So this is also a contour brush, and I got this one because it reminds me a lot of one of my Sigma brushes. Here's the Sigma one, and here's the Morphe one. It's kind of similar. The Morphe one's just a little more, it's smaller bristles, a little more compact. I think this is like Morphe's like famous contour brush. But anyways, I wanted to just try another one. I can definitely get back to you guys because I actually have a few Sigma brushes out where I got like basically like Morphe's like dupe to it, just to see if they're any better because they're about half the price. So I can definitely get back to you guys and let you know how it compares to the Sigma brushes. Next I got the M438 brush. It's crazy how pretty brushes look brand new. But anyways, I have the F35 by Sigma. And this is probably the one brush. If I had to pick this or my foundation brush are probably the two brushes I cannot live without. Because I use this not just for my highlighter, but I also use it to put powder under my eye. So it gets tough because I use it for both of those, and I wear powder under my eyes every single day, and I wear highlighter almost every single day. So the days I'm using both, I'm like, oh shoot, like what am I supposed to do? So I wanted to get another one, and again, I was gonna get the Sigma one again, but I figured while I'm on Morphe site, I might as well try out some of their brushes and see how it compares to like Sigma. So I got the M38. I figured if I love them both, I'll use one for under my eye and then one for a highlighter so I don't have to freak out. But that is like one of the brushes I cannot live without. I also got an M510, and I got this because apparently this is like the highlighter brush to have, which is funny because I have it already. Here's my old beat up one, and then here is the new one. But obviously, like my old beat up one is just so much fatter, and I don't know. I think I got this originally to be an eye brush, but then when I got it, I saw that it was way too big. So then I started using it as like to set the powder under my eye. But its bristles are honestly really like not soft, not pleasant at all. So it's kind of nice to try out like their Morphe brushes again since they've been improved, because this is so soft compared to the other one. The other bristles are just not cute, so I haven't used that in so long. Then I also picked up the M432, and I don't even know why I got this because this is basically identical to the E15. See, they're almost identical. So that's a Sigma one, and that is the Morphe one. So it's basically a flat definer brush, and you just use it to like pack on color on the bottom eye. No, you use it to pack on color on your bottom lash line, or even in the bottom waterline. If you really want it to be black or really white, I would put like a cream or pencil liner, and then I would pack the eyeshadow on top. So I just got it again, just literally just to compare how it is against Sigma, because I've been a diehard Sigma like brush user for at least 4 or 5 years, and I figured it was time to open up my horizon. Next we have these are the last two brushes. They're both by Morphe. One is the M506 and one is the E17. So these are them. This is the M506, and then this is the E17. So these are just really precise eyeshadow blending brushes. I have, you know, the E25s and the E40s, and then the M441s, and like, you know, the MAC blending brushes. I have so many blending brushes, but I don't have many like really precise eyeshadow brushes that can also be used to blend. But this would mainly be used to put in the color really, like just to really get it compact and in the crease. So I would take these brushes, I would basically dip it in that dark shade, and I would put it into the crease, and I would kind of blend it in, but this would be more to get the color in there. And if I needed the edges blended out, I would go in with, you know, an E25 from Sigma and just blend out the edges so it's not super harsh. But these are mainly to get colors in there, and then also they're great for cut creases. Cut crease, it has to be really harsh, and a lot of my fat blending brushes just wouldn't do that. So those are all the brushes that we got. Okay, so now let's get into all the palettes. I don't know, it really is not normal to need this many palettes. I don't want you guys to think like you need to go out and get all of these palettes, and you're gonna see like I have an issue and they're almost all identical because I like the same warm toned eye look for every day. So I grabbed the Bronze Mocha and the Copper Spice palettes. I don't know why I'm holding it up with the packaging still on it because that doesn't do anything for you guys. I know that these palettes are limited edition, so I wonder if the packaging is also limited edition because I kind of like it because I can see exactly what's in each package. So these are the two palettes. This one is the Copper Spice, and then this one is Bronzed Mocha. So, I mean, as you guys can see, they're basically identical. So again, that's the Bronze Mocha one. I mean, these two palettes are so perfect for fall though. You have like the cranberry shades, all the different browns, all the golds, all the yellows, and then this is the Copper Spice. So let's just swatch a couple of these. So from the Copper Spice, let's go in with that shimmery color right there. Shoot, touch that dark brown on accident. I mean, it feels so buttery and so smooth, and that swatch is pretty promising. So let's see what it looks like. Wow. Can you guys see that? Just look at how pigmented that is, and that is from one swatch. This is really crazy that like you can get such affordable, beautiful colors like for such a good price. All right. So here's another swatch. Swatch looks promising as well. That one is this color. And then again, let's see. Like, I mean, can you guys see how smooth and buttery that swatch went on? This is so crazy. Okay. I mean, might as well just do one more from this palette. I'm gonna go in. Why don't we do, I mean, this color is just speaking to me. That shimmery one right there. So why don't we go in with that? I mean, just look at that. Isn't this like a fall eye dream like come true? Now let's try a couple swatches from the Bronze palette. Okay. Let's go in with, like, hold this way, it's probably easier. Let's go in with that purple color right there. See how it actually goes on. Okay, so this, actually no, I think it was just, I wiped it only on one side of the finger basically, but even though the swatch, because of me, isn't that great, you can see like where it started. This is amazing. Now let's just go into that reddish purple color right next to the one we just swatched, because I know reds are really hard to create. Oh my god. Oh, this is so amazing. I'm just gonna go in with one shimmer from this palette as well, and I'm going in with the shimmer right in the middle. It's that one. Wow. That is like rose, I don't know if you can even see it because of the lighting, but that is like rose gold perfection right there. Seriously, I'm already so happy I made all these purchases because I could tell I'm gonna be living in these palettes for all of fall. Okay, so next we have the Morphe 350 palette, and yes, I know, I'm very late to this game, but how could I resist? So this is, I mean, it's really similar, but it's not, because this one has a lot of the oranges. It also has some whites, which are great for like setting the eyelids or the brow bone. So why don't we go in with one of those oranges? Because one of my tricks, if you have green eyes or blue eyes, is to definitely just like not make an orange smoky eye, but if you just pop in a little bit into your crease of an orange color, it makes your eyes just pop that much more. I do that on almost every single eye look, but you'll never be able to tell that it's actually orange. You'll just see like my eyes popping out a little more. So here is that really bright orange color right there. Let's go in with that cranberry. It doesn't look super shimmery. It definitely isn't matte. I would say it's more of like a satin finish. I mean, but look at, like, that is one little swatch. I mean, come on. And there's barely any fallout. Just look at that color. Oh my god, this is like to die for. Okay, so next we have the 35R palette. So this is probably more similar to the first two palettes, the copper palette and the bronze palette, more so than the 350 palette. But again, I just saw this and I basically thought fall and Thanksgiving. And I mean, just look at this entire section of all the shimmers. Okay, let's swatch. We're gonna swatch just shimmers in this one because they have so many amazing ones. I will say some of them feel smoother than other ones, and some of them feel a little more gritty, but there are 3 finger swatches, and then it's just, I've never done 3 at the same time. I mean, yes. Look, this like charcoal gray / black one, I would say that's more of a satin. I mean, it definitely has shimmer, but I don't look at it and think glitter. Like, none of these have glitter in it. I wouldn't look at it and think it's like chunky glitter. It's definitely like a beautiful shimmer / satin finish. You guys, I'm just blending them out a little more on my hand. I mean, come on. I really hope you guys can see these colors. I think this might have to be the first palette I play with. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Jaclyn Hill palette. So it's super cute, clean white packaging, which is basically already ruined. It has makeup fingerprints everywhere. And then her picture and a little message on the back. But you guys probably all know what the packaging already looks like. So let's just dive right into the palette. And here it is. So again, this has a lot of similar colors, but it's definitely different because these are all colors made by Jaclyn. So, and then obviously we have like the pops of color that none of the other palettes had. So let's swatch a couple in here as well. We'll do this purple shimmer. We'll do this blue shimmer, just because we haven't done any colors like that yet. Wow. You guys, that just went on. So buttery, so easily. I mean, they're beautiful. I probably wouldn't wear these colors all the time, but they're great colors to have when you just need to add a pop of color, because with this palette you can make an entire eye look and you can make many different eye looks. Let's try this reddish brown. Oh my god, I'm so excited to swatch that, you guys, because that just literally came off. This has a little more fallout than the other matte colors, but isn't the best swatch out of all the palettes, that red color. But I also know red's extremely hard to make. But actually, when I dusted off some of that fallout, you could see how pretty that is. Then we'll swatch one more with my pinky. Let's go in with, I guess we'll go in with another shimmer just because those are so much fun. Wow. And again, that's the brown shimmer in the palette. I know these actually have names unlike most of Morphe's eyeshadows, but I don't know them off the top of my head. All right, everyone, so that wraps up the haul for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope the lighting wasn't horrible and everything worked out, but just give me a chance. I'm gonna figure it all out. Anyways, if you guys love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys love makeup hauls, tutorials, tips and tricks, great dupes to find, basically anything beauty related, and of course a little fashion as well, then make sure to subscribe. I believe it's the first link right down below, so do not leave without subscribing. It would help so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to get to know you guys a little bit better. See you guys soon. Bye.